Today we're going to look at a Clone 5 bolt, specifically the Clone 5S bolt, and I'll explain a little bit of what the differences are there, and just show you kind of how this bolt differs from the Infinity bolt that's in the Clone 5S Infinity and the Prime XDS, the Prime, just so you can see a little bit of the changes that they made there. So this is again the Clone 5 S bolt specifically, and if you have an infinity valve style bolt in like a Prime or something like that, you'll notice that these are very similar in the ways that they are. So again, simplistic design, the way that it's put together. You've got kind of your firing can here that does the air shutoff and is the space for the solenoid to hold back the bolt. So the Clone 5 and Clone 5S, they operate in a way similar to the Infinity valve or Infinity drive, where it's an air sear. So it's putting air in here with the solenoid, which pushes the bolt back and allows the volume of air, this volume chamber, to fill up. As the air is released in front of the bolt, it fires forward, and you can see those little grooves, they stop. And that's what shuts off the air from going into the volume chamber. And at its most forward point in the cycle, it puts air through here, these holes, goes out the front of the bolt, and fires the marker. Then the solenoid activates again, pushes the bolt back, and cycle starts all over. Now, the difference between this bolt system and the Infinity drive is really this sail in the back. So this is breech sensing, this sail. If you can see, probably not. There we go. It has a little bit of a hole in here, and that's what allows the breech sensing activities of this particular bolt to function. So this bolt moves a little bit, and it still seals the back cap, but just with the more moving parts, specifically in a bolt system, I don't want to say the more complex it can be, but a little bit more finicky. And so that's why MacDev made the change to the fixed valve stem here. The difference between the Clone 5 and the Clone 5S, there's a variety of differences in the gun itself, but this is one of the main things. It is a kind of aluminum valve stem, whereas the original clones had a Delrin valve stem. There's really no performance difference, maybe a little bit of a change in volume, but other than that, it was just easier, from what I understand from MacDev, to produce using the aluminum construction of the valve. So we'll do a few other videos on kind of how to fix a few common problems with this bolt, but as you'll see if you've watched any of the Infinity valve or Infinity drivetrain series, there's not a huge amount of difference. So anyway, look forward to those, and if you're having any other specific problems that I can walk through, be happy to do that for you.